So, yesterday when I made my crappy Project G1 review, sorry about that by the way, I mentioned on how I would be doing a review on my custom Sandy, which I started working on Sunday this week. And, well, I finished it yesterday. Well, technically I finished it today. I finished it a little after 12. But, yeah, now I'm going to be showing it off to you guys. Now, I must warn you, this custom isn't one of my better customs, but that's mainly because I had to scratch build this, with the exception of the wheels and chassis. So, yeah, sorry again if it isn't the best. Anyways, without further ado, here is my custom Sandy the Rail Speeder. Yeah, that's what it looks like. So, yeah, this is my finished custom of Sandy. Yeah, it didn't exactly turn out it didn't turn out as well as I planned it to be. Yeah, not too good when it comes to scratch building customs. This isn't even like the first cardboard custom train that I made. Sometime last year, I tried to make a cardboard model of my crappy OC on a Bachmann American engine. Brian here. Uh, Made this and showed this off last year, I think. Actually, I don't think I made a review on this guy. Um, but yeah, I made this mostly out of cardboard, and the wheels are from a mini Stanley. The wheels for Sandy are from a mini's Hiro, however, I painted them pink. So, yeah. Actually, there's Hiro over there. It's a cheetah Hiro. So, that's how I use for Sandy's wheels here. So, yeah. Think this turned out better than Sandy. Not by much, but I guess by a little. This kind of just looks like a mess. But whatever, let me just show it off. Now, if you're wondering what I used to make Sandy here, well, I already mentioned before that I used the chassis and wheels from the Mini's Cheetah Hero, and for the most part, Sandy is made out of cardboard, painted cardboard. That's construction paper. That's painted paper. Um, her lamps there, if I can focus on them. There we go. Those are also made out of cardboard. I kind of wrapped tape around them. Don't ask why. Her hanger or whatever it is, that's made out of cardboard, but I cut it down so it could be thinner. Her pathetic siren there, that's made out of painted paper. And those bits, like her windows, her front and back grill, I don't know what it's called. Those are made out of construction paper. Her tail lamp there, that's just painted paper. Now, actually, little backstory on Sandy's tail lamp. Now, originally, when, about to make Sandy's tail lamp, I was originally going to make it in the design of the tail lamps in the reboot, but then I considered on making it the design of the tail lamps from the TV series. But then I decided to just make a combination of those two by making it in the design of the tail lamp from the TV series, but making it silver like Sandy's. So yeah. And there's the other side of her. Now, those brown marks on there, those are supposed to represent her dust marks that she has, or whatever. And as for a face, that's a screenshot from Rules of the Game. Now, couldn't exactly find too many good shots from the episodes that Sandy's been in, where she's looking in the front direction, if that makes any sense. So, long story short, this face here comes from Rules of the Game, and I edited the face to make it seem like that she's smiling. She was frowning in the original shot, so yeah. That's pretty much it in terms of what I use to make her. So yeah, I tried to make her as accurate as possible, but it didn't exactly turn out so well. Now, usually when I make customs, there's always going to be at least like one or like two problems with it. I get that. But Sandy here, she has like several problems. Like, first of all, the shade of pink that I use for her, it's just like regular hot pink or something. I don't know what kind of pink paint that I use for her. But Sandy's actually salmon colored pink. However, I didn't have that paint available, and I didn't feel like purchasing uh salmon paint just to like waste money and paint this thing, which doesn't even look all too good. Uh, her black hazard stripes. The ones on the side are curved, and if you're wondering why they're curved, it's not my fault. I based this 3D model off a 2D character who keeps on bouncing and stretching. Like, it was hard to tell whether or not, like, Sandy Stripes are curved or straight. And speaking of straight, I don't even know if they're, like, completely straight or they're kind of crossed. I don't know if that makes any sense, but whatever. What else is wrong with this? Oh, the siren. The siren looks pathetic. I apologize for that. It's also very thin. Yeah, I don't really like how that turned out. The chassis on this, well, you see, the thing about the chassis is that it's kind of crooked. Well, actually, it's not the chassis itself, it's the body. It's crooked on the chassis. I couldn't exactly find a way to make that work. What else? The wheels on this thing aren't, like, very secure properly, and, like, because of that, they don't... I mean, like, they spin, but they don't work too well on, like, something hard. They work fine on, like, my pillow here, but that's only because it's uneven. I don't know if that makes any sense, but whatever. I think the biggest problem with this is the height. Now, when thinking about, like, making this custom in my head, I pictured Sandy maybe being, I don't know, semi-smaller compared to, like, my wooden engines. However, if I, like, put her next to Diesel, she's about the same size. Now, I wasn't expecting my Sandy custom to be, like, very small, because I was using mini wheels for this. However, I wasn't expecting her to be this big, and yeah, I could have made her smaller, but the proportions would be all over the place. I don't know. I mean, I guess you can say that if Sandy were, like, had she showed up in a TV series, she could have been, like, around the height of, like, some of the smaller engines. I mean, apparently, I'm guessing she's based off of a motor car vehicle. However, that appears to be about, like, around the same height as Winston, only 2 times smaller. No, taller, sorry. I don't know, this custom is bad. A lot of the super glue in a few areas is visible. I apologize about that, but what are you gonna do? I guess that's it. Yeah, so I guess that's it for my review on my Sandy custom. So, yeah, I apologize if it isn't the greatest. Could have been better, but I'm not an expert when it comes to customizing, okay? I'm not that good. Now, pretty sure most of you might be asking, will she appear in the SC shorts? Well, I suppose I may put her in, like, a few. I'll probably, like, treat her like Timothy the Ghost Train away on how, like, I could just like add her into one or two SC shorts as like a joke. Like she just shows up, and then Thomas like, wait, what are you doing here? You're not canon to the series. What do you mean? You're in the reboot. I don't know, some corny joke about her not being in the original series. So yeah, or I could just put her in like a crowd of engines whenever there's a big group or something. I don't freaking know. So yeah, that's it for this review. By the way, I should also mention that I have finished the script for the next SE short, and I was hoping to like get it finished before I go back to school, which is next Tuesday. But I don't think I will be able to. So yeah, might not be able to do the next episode until like, I don't know, maybe a few days or a week after I return to school. Yeah, so see you guys next time with another bad video, I guess. I really have a lack of confidence, don't I? Peace out.